Hey, how's it going, boys and girls? Welcome to a new vlog. It's me, John, and I'm Nosy. So today is Sunday, and today also marks the end of this past 10 days altogether, essentially a week when it comes to my place of work. But anyway, today's the last day of freedom. Go back to work tomorrow, but good thing is I'm only at work for essentially it's 2 weeks, but in my case it's 8 days, and then I'm off again for over my birthday. I booked the time off for over my birthday quite a few months ago, actually quite a while ago. The only reason why this week happened was because I think I've mentioned this before in a vlog, but basically I had 4 days still remaining of holidays to take for the year. If I didn't take them, I would lose them, and they would be completely renewed in January for next year's holidays. So I don't want to lose any potential holidays. So I took the time off. So I'm not going to argue, I'm not going to grumble. I've got 2 holidays in the same month. I've got another week off as well. Essentially 10 days again, because it connects both the weekends. And then when I go back, it's Operation Christmas. So I'm gonna need that end of November. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna need that because I'm gonna be literally all out. I'm likely going to be working 5-day weeks rather than 4, because over Christmas I'm going off last year's Christmas. Last year was obviously my first one joining the company, when I first, got the job. And so going off last year's Christmas, my manager sort of asked me about if I could work Fridays a little bit more often. I don't know whether he's going to do that this year. I don't usually work Fridays because usually when it's not Christmas time, basically Fridays it's a skeleton crew. There's only us in the loading bay warehouse and another adjacent portion section. They are in, but everywhere else there's no other produce. There's nothing else happening. So it's a smaller bunch of people, and they don't need everybody in. So that's generally why I don't do Fridays, and they are optional. They are overtime if I wanted to work a Friday, but I usually work Fridays over Christmas because, one, it helps them out. Plus, with it being Christmas, we've got a hell of a lot more produce coming in. We've got all, the seasonal stuff coming in, seasonal stock coming in and all that kind of stuff. So it makes sense. And also you get Christmas bonus as well, so we get paid more an hour. When it goes into overtime rate, I believe, I've been hearing whispers, it should be £20 an hour. Instead of paying us what they would usually pay us for overtime rate, they actually pay us an extra tenner an hour on top of everything else. So 20 quid an hour once I go over a number of hours. And so I'm not going to grumble at that. And it's good because at the end of the day, I'm going to need as much money as I can to sort out Christmas gifts. I haven't done much Christmas shopping yet. I usually don't worry about Christmas at all. I'm not one of these people that frantically, oh my God, there's only so many days left. There's only 2 or 3 weeks left. I haven't got anything. Oh my God, the world's ending. I'm not that type of person at this time of year. I'm usually calm and collected. To be honest, the way things are now for me, I shouldn't be laughing at this really, but obviously with my mum passing away and my grandparents passing away and issues with my mum's side of the family because of certain things, Christmas is a hell of a lot easier and cheaper for me now. The only thing we do is like the kids of the family, like little cousins and everything, we usually give them money. We usually send a card to them with money in it. We usually just treat the kids, because at the end of the day, Christmas is really meant for kids. Obviously, Christmas is for everybody, but what I mean is that the whole idea of Santa Claus, Father Christmas, and all that kind of thing is an incentive for kids, obviously. So, yeah, so we usually treat the kids of the family, and that's pretty much that. And then I get my dad something, I'll be getting Jackie something, and usually I get my good bud Sam, Jibs Air Firestorm. He usually gets me stuff, and I don't know why. He uses every year, birthday and Christmas, every year, he always gets me something. So it's only right that I get him something as well. So really, I only have like maybe three or four people to actually buy for Christmas now. So it's not too bad. Other people, it's not like that. They have quite a lot of family. They've got family on their partner's side. They've got family on their side. They've got, so there's a lot more gifts and a lot more money going along at this time of year, especially if you've got small children as well, so on and so forth. It does add up, and I can understand some people getting a little bit flustered at this time of year, but I don't worry. I never have. Even when my mum was here, my grandparents was here, it never used to faze me. And when the family was more unified, it never used to faze me. So I always used to get everything sorted, everything arrived, good time, everything was wrapped, did all my wrapping myself, everything. Got cards if I needed to get Christmas cards. I got it all, and I managed to sort it out well within a good week, 2, or whatever. Managed to get it all sorted out, and Bob's your uncle, all done. So there's no need to worry. At the end of the day, we're only in November, so we don't have to worry yet. But anyway, yeah, so all I'm going to do tonight, or today, now, or this evening, is I'm just going to relax, just make the most of my last day of freedom, or last evening of freedom, and then back to the road and race tomorrow, and then I don't have to worry too much. I'm only at work for essentially a couple of weeks, and then I'm off again I think it's the 25th or 26th, that's a Friday, I think it's the 26th, or 25th, anyway. So a couple of days before my birthday, and I'm off again until the 5th of December. So yeah. So yes. And then once I'm back, I'll be well into my, essentially I'll be missing out on 1 week of December overtime rate, but it's holidays, and it's, so I'm lucky, because usually December you're not allowed any time off at all, but for some reason they've allowed me to have up to the 5th of December off. So doesn't matter, it's fine with me. But yeah. So, obviously this week as well, some people out there, this is the thing, is when people are on holiday, people seem to perceive the notion, don't they, that are you going anywhere, or you're doing something specific? For me, the idea of a holiday or a break doesn't necessarily mean you have to spend money and go somewhere, like go away for a couple of days in a hotel, or go abroad, so on and so forth. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do those things, does it? It could just literally just be time for yourself, because this is more important than things of certain things. Being on your own, or being left to your own devices, having a little bit more freedom. If you do want to go out for a day out or something like that, I could do. I never did, because quite frankly I'm watching the pennies at the moment, because I need to start the saving process. because my car insurance is due in January. So whatever money I can come into, luckily, I still get paid holiday rate. So even though I'm not at work, I still get paid. So I don't have to worry too much about missing out on any money or anything like that. But yeah, it annoys me. It's like Smithy came round last night. I know he was only joking. I know what he's like. But Smithy came round last night, which is the usual thing every weekend. He usually comes on a Saturday night, have a few drinks and such. And he was like, so I was like, yeah, today's my last day of freedom. Go back to work on, last couple of days of freedom, and then I go back to work on Monday. And he's like, well, okay, cool. Have you done anything specific? Have you gone anywhere? I went, nope. I've gone nowhere. I've done nothing. The only thing I have done, I went for a night out. The Friday of my holiday officially starting, last Friday, I went to a concert gig with Smithy and another friend of ours called Steve. Went to see that Anything for Love thing at Hull Bonus Arena. And so yeah. So we did that, and we ended up going out afterwards for a few drinks out around town. And that's literally the only ambitious thing I've done this whole holiday, is I did go out for a night out. And since then, I've been broke. I get paid weekly every Friday. So I got paid literally, I got paid this Friday just gone. So I didn't really have any money to really go anywhere with. But it's fine. Holidays are what you make it, in my opinion. Some people out there seem to think if you don't do anything when you're on holiday, you're a fucking lazy bastard. But it's not the case half the time, most of the time. It's just, some people don't seem to get that notion that you don't have to go anywhere specific on holiday. Holiday or break is whatever you want it to be. Whether it's just time of reflection, time to just be with yourself, time to simply just catch up on fucking box sets, Netflix, going to, watching films, going for walks, doing what you enjoy outside of your working day. That is, to me, is a holiday. That, to me, is good. But anyway, rant over. But anyway, so yeah, I've done fuck all this holiday. And to be honest, no, some people out there might think I've wasted it, but I don't believe that. I don't believe I have wasted it at all. I really haven't, because I believe in this thing where, next year there will be some holidays I'm going to be booking off once my holidays renew for the year. Stuff that I'm planning on hopefully doing. Download Festival next year is looking like a good possibility. I'm just waiting on a friend of mine to let me know whether it is going forward or not. Or if things, it's like maybe the original plans have changed before I go ahead and book tickets for that. That's usually June, July time, I believe. Then there's TF Nation in August. And I'm also going to the Manchester Minicon, TFN Minicon as well. And there's also talk of potentially going to Ireland next year with my good friend Smithy, potentially also Sam, and another caravan holiday some point. So it's not like I'm not doing anything specific for my holidays. It's just the reason this week happened, like I keep mentioning, is because it was 4 days that was there that I needed to take off before the end of November, because I can't take any time off in December usually because of the obvious thing of Christmas, So there we go. So it's not like I'm not doing anything with my holidays. It's just this one was a lazy holiday, and also my birthday one, the end of November of my birthday, that's again going to be a lazy one. I don't know what I'm going to do for my birthday. I haven't really decided of what to actually do. I'm toying with the idea rather just going for a nice curry or an Indian. You know, go out for a meal with a couple of people. Or go out for a couple of drinks. Maybe sometime, or something. You know, just do something around my birthday. I don't know really what to do, really, potentially, or whatever, but we'll see how it goes. See what I fancy. I mean, obviously, if it is going to be a meal or an Indian, potentially it would be a good idea to book a table for that. So at least a week before, at least a week's notice, I'd say, if I decided to go ahead and do something like that. Well, yeah. But anyway, we'll just see how it goes. I mean, you know, I don't know whether I'm just getting old now. I know I'm going to get people commenting, my good friend Dave and a few other people like, you're not old, but I feel old. I mean, I've got that old man, I'm only 33 and I'm already I don't get all that. I'm feeling, you know, I'm not feeling very excited around my birthday. I don't know what I would like for my birthday. My dad's been asking me what I would like, and I don't know. And also, I don't know what to do, because Smithy and a few other people have been asking what I want to do for my birthday as well, and I don't know. And Christmas, I don't know. My dad's kind of thrown out a few ideas that it seems to be like some tickets are going. There's some tickets being sold for Christmas Eve night. Excuse me. For Christmas Eve. And some tickets also being sold for New Year's Eve as well. So, I don't know. We don't know. Maybe have my dad, Jackie, and whoever else wants to come along. You know, just maybe have a few drinks out, little thing together to wish the new year in and for Christmas Eve. But I don't know. I might go ahead and do that. Sounds like a good idea. But yeah, but that's my mindset now. It has been for quite a few years. I just don't get the same excitement of this time of year like I did when I was a bit younger. But it's one of those things, you know, when you're younger, you do get quite excited for your birthday coming up or for Christmas. But when you're my age, it just feels like a normal day, and it is just a normal day. It just happens to be the day that celebrates your birth on this planet. You know, that's the only difference, and that's the way my mind's going. But anyway, so that's today's vlog. Thank you ever so much for watching it. I'll be back. Videos will not be as thingy as this week has been, because obviously I've been off this past week. So I've done 2 reviews on my TF Nosey channel. I've also done a live stream on here, and I've also done, I think, 2 vlogs this past week as well. So seeing as I'm back at work, any potential upload of videos will be done over the weekend, next weekend, either Friday evening or Friday or Saturday or even Sunday, over the weekend. So yeah, so for the next couple of weeks, potentially there will probably only be maybe 1 video per channel, 1 vlog and 1 review. So just letting people know that. So yeah, there we have it. Thank you. Stay awesome, everybody, and stay safe. And I'll be back soon with more vlogs, more reviews, and I'll see you potentially soon. Bye bye.